Hello friends, at the last lecture we seen electric potential due to an electric dipole and electric potential due to a point charge, in which we determine the equation of potential or electrostatic potential. Then today we seen the next point, electrostatic potential due to a system of charges. Electrostatic potential due to a system of charges, in which we determine the electrostatic potential due to a system of charges. Here in this diagram we consider a system of charges. That means these Q1, Q2, Q3 so on as to Qn, it is the number of charges it is associated with the point P, and these charges Q1, Q2, Q3 and so on Qn, nth charges are some distance from the point P. This is the system of charges. This point Q1 is distance R1 from the point P. Similarly, Q2 R2 from distance point P. Similarly, this point Qn is the Rn distance from the point P. This is the system of charges. At the last lecture, we seen or we determined the electrostatic potential due to a point charge. This is the point charge. Then we know that the potential V1 at a point P due to charge Q1 is the potential V1 for due to the point Q1, the potential is produced at a point P. Then V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 upon R1. This equation we are already studied. Then V1 is the potential at a point P due to the point Q1. Therefore we can write V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 upon R1. Q1 is the charge and R1 is its distance from the point P. Similarly, here Q2, Q3 and nth number of charges is present in that system. Then for these point charges or due to these point charges, the potential are also produced at the point P. Then similarly, the potential V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn at a point P due to charge Q1, Q3 and Q1 are respectively. Then V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 upon R. V2 is the potential, electrostatic potential due to charge Q2 at a point P. At a point P. For potential difference, V2 is produced due to the point Q2 at a point P. Therefore, we can write the potential is V2. Similarly, point Q3 or charge Q3, due to this charge Q3, the potential is produced at a point P is V3. Similarly, the nth number of charges, that is the charge due to charge Qn, potential is produced at a point P is Vn. Then we can write from this equation the value of V2, V3 and Vn. That is V3 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q3 upon R3. Q3 upon R3. Similarly, Vn for the potential difference for nth number of charges 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Qn upon Rn. Rn is the distance of that charges from the point P, which is shown in this system of charges. Then by the superposition principle, the potential V at a point P due to a system of charges is algebraic sum of this potential due to these individual charges. Total potential. Therefore we can write V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus so on dash 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 so on plus Vn. We know the value of V1, V2, V3 and Vn. We put this value in this equation. Therefore we can write V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is a common term. Therefore in the bracket Q1 upon R1 for the V1 plus Q2 upon R2 for the V2 plus V3 upon R3, sorry Q3 upon R3 for the V3 and so on plus Qn upon Rn for the point nth number of charges. This equation we can again write, or V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is the common term. Algebraic sum I is equal to 1 to n, it is the limit Qi upon Ri. The value of I is equal to 1 to n. This is the total potential or electrostatic potential due to a system of charges. This is the system of charges. Then the potential of that system of charges is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught summation, algebraic summation I is equal to 1 to n Qi upon Ri. Thank you.